Yo, what is up, everybody? Hope everyone's doing well. Kicking ass, taking names, and obtaining. Um, Still messing with the audio on this microphone. Hopefully, this sounds good. Uh, I switched it from the eight to the infinite thing. What any of it means. I don't know what any of it means, but we're here with a Chromatic Cube draft. I think the Lord of the Rings thing comes out tomorrow, so I just wanted to get one of these recordings in. Let's turn the audio up a little bit just to make it, you know, turn down the music. Music sucks, but whoa, we're ready. Let's do it. Okay, what do we have here? We have Minskin Boots, incredibly powerful card. Other good cards in this pack. I mean, it's like, I think making this guy cost 5 was a smart move to do on Arena. You have the ability to change the cost of cards on Arena, so might as well do it. Um, Clearly not as good as it is in IRL, but it's a lot better than all the other stuff. I guess this guy would be pretty good. Your Mana Thanes tap for double mana, and then you can look at the top 5, put a non-human card into play. Could be could a good first pick, but I think
Who
Minsk.
and I are ready to rumble!
I regret taking him. He sucks. The fuck. Helena and Elena work really good together. It's also the color of our first pick, so I think we're gonna take it. What are you gonna say when we take you? Okay, these sound effects are ridiculous. Audio. Let's go fight. Let's fucking just mute it all. Fuck it. Let's be real. No one wants to hear that shit. Well, that was pretty funny to begin with. Okay, not an incredible card, but also like this is a fine card. Um, we have Excel like getting to play these cards out a little earlier is good. I mean, this card is clearly more like stronger, and this guy's really strong too. But I'd rather stick into two colors than go into a third right away. Although Naya is quite a powerful color combination, and this guy like tapping for 3 mana could be hella good. Um, that's tough. Like the more powerful card or the more conservative card. This guy's a better top deck later on. This card's also good in. Oh, let's just take the Elder. I think it's a good card. We'll just try to get some fixing and, stick to these three colors, at least for now. Omnath, if you would lose unspent mana, that mana becomes black instead. At the beginning of your pre-combat mana phase, look at the top card of your library and reveal that card if it has 3 or more colored mana symbols in its cost. If you do, add 3 mana of any combination of cards, put it into your hand. If you don't reveal the card, just put it into your hand, okay? Um, I mean, it's really powerful. It's like that or this thing, which is a very mid card to me. We'll just take the Omnath and see what happens. Does it have to be other colors? 3 colored mana symbols. So currently, none of our cards fit that category. Um, what's this thing do? Is this like an Oblivion Ring? When it enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent opponent controls until this leaves. When it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, choose a non-land permanent card in your hand. It perpetually gains when this enters the battlefield. Wow, that seems really good. Um, you can. That seems really good. Also, some blue seems to be flowing. I mean, white seems to be flowing. Blue also seems to be flowing quite heavily. But I mean, this guy's insane. This guy's insane. I could also just take the Naya land. It's not Naya, but you know. Man, that's tough. I think I'm gonna take this thing. It's like really strong removal. If you happen to be able to get the add the blue, that's good. Um, but just as a double white card, it seems good. Here's the Urza's Rage. Uh, 5 damage to a thing. It's divided. You can do 10 damage to anything. Ren and sevens. Put a bunch of lands in your hand. Put a bunch of lands into the play, and then make a big old dude. Harrow's good. Yeah, green does not seem to be flowing our direction very much at all. This card is really nice. Um, Harrow's fine. This guy's fine. I mean, maybe these cards are good enough. Urza's Rage is powerful. Just good removal. I'm always going to call that card Urza's Rage. I don't know what other people call it, but to me, that's what it is. Enter spell, draw a card, then you may discard any number of lane cards. When you do, deal double that damage to a target creature. Put it owner's library for third from the top. If a token would be made, make 2 instead. We don't have any token stuff. Siege Gang is fine. This land is good. Huh. Yeah, it's crazy because our first two were, red-green, and we didn't see any, like, good red-green from there. I'm going to take the land. Try to diversify, just see what's coming around. This card's cool. It gets a legendary card, so it can get any of these 3. We don't have... This can't reveal anything at the current moment, so that's kind of, not great. Consider, worth considering. This guy, it's a fine card. It's, like, alright. This guy is nice and aggressive. Can put, like, a lot of mana towards it later on. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take the 2-drop. I don't know. It's just... Oh, this guy wheeling really is a big sign to me. Took this thing. The red guy, this guy is really good too, but this guy's probably the best card. I'm going to take it. Okay, this guy's fine. If we are, like, these 3 colors, it could be good. This guy's really good. This card's also very good. More of this type of effect. Just destroy, exile all the permanents, forever and ever. I'm going to take it. Shark, it's like a counterspell. Pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, wow, this guy coming around is so late. It's so late. So late for this guy. 5-color shenanigans. We have a lot of legendary creatures, right? Man, that's pretty wild. If we are going to be like this thing, we need to start prioritizing fixing, taking a lot of tri-lands. If we want to be like Dude, this is so hard. I hate when I just, like, waver too much in too many directions. Something I do a lot, honestly, especially in formats like this. All this stuff is really wild, and, like, I don't know the archetypes well enough, like, to pick a direction and just like, all right, yeah, I can see that this is open, Blink is open, or this is open, just everything looks kind of open. The only thing that didn't come around was black cards. There's a tri-land. This thing is good. This guy's great. Karn's good. We'll go in every deck we play. This is some fixing. I'm going to take this thing. I'm going to try to go with my gut and cut these cards and just stick to these colors. Another exile thing, so we just have more and more of it. Nissa, whenever a land enters the battlefield under control, add 1 mana of any color. If this is the second time this ability resolved, reveal the top card of your library. If it's an elf or elemental, put that card into the hand, and the rest at the bottom. Oh, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't even want to get it. Let's just take this thing. Just more of this. Looks like we're going to have a lot of white, so. What do we have here? Rip apart, fine removal, destroys artifacts, enchantments. There seems to be a lot of those. It can do planeswalkers too, right? With its thing, yeah. Once during your turn, you may play a land card from your graveyard or cast a permanent with 3 or less. And then when it dies, you gain 2 life and exile it. Kind of want to take this. It's either that or the rip apart. I'm solidly in these 3 colors. I think the rip apart is a little bit better. I'm not sure. Resto Angel, What do we have for Restoration Angel? Creature you control. Like blinking this guy in pain, more kicker later could be cool. Well, it's not kicker, but it's when it enters the battlefield. Blinking this could be fine. This guy's fine. This card's pretty good. It's some removal. It's something to play early. This card I really like, but it should wheel. What's this guy do? Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player or battle, look at the top. That many cards, top of the library, reveal a land or creature. I mean, this seems like it could be good in our red, green, white aggressive deck. Let's go with it. Squee, good. Think that fits our game plan really well. Here's some fixing. Think we need to pick up a lot of the fixing we can. This guy was really impressive to me when I played it the other day. Something to play early. I made several manaliths, and just the 7 mana was hella good. We don't have stupid crazy cards to play with it, but like, you know, crazy 10 mana things, but it seems really good. I think I'm going to take the land for now, and I'm going to hope that card wheels. Okay, red white guy. What's this guy do? At the beginning of your end step, exile target non-creature, non-land card from your graveyard. Create a 3/2. I don't think we're going to have that many of that thing. This guy could be hella good. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, you get to ping things for its power. Or this guy, it makes a dude, makes all creatures 3/3s. We have some counters and stuff. Yeah, I'm going to take, I don't know, I'm going to take the dragon. That was tough. I'm going to take fixing. Hazaret could be good. Haste and Vigilance, if you have one or fewer cards. And then when it attacks, look at the top 6 cards of Mary exiled line. A legendary creature card from among them, put it into play. It's either that or this, I think. Or land. I think I'm going to take the land. I feel like we're going to have enough playables. And we have like double white, double green, double red, double white. You know, like we have a lot of that type of stuff. Let's take Zealous Conscript. Don't know if I'm going to play it, but it can be a swingy ass card. Sometimes Zealous Conscript wins you the game. My favorite Zealous Conscript of all time. My opponent upticked their Ugin, and then I took it and ultimated it and put Emrakul into play. That was pretty nice. And then left Ugin with 1 counter. Okay, a bunch of black stuff, and like, I'm just going to take this land, screw somebody else over. I mean, maybe we end up finding a black card we want to splash. I don't know. A Braid seems fine. Some removal. So both of these like deal 3 damage or destroy an artifact. This one has some versatility of being able to kill a planeswalker and an enchantment, which is the trade-off of it being a sorcery as opposed to an instant. I like this. Like, we have some like 1, 2, 3, 4 removal things. Do I play the Steam Vents so I could kick this card? I mean, I could see that. Could be fine. I mean, it enters the battlefield untapped. You just have to pay life to do it. I think that's fair. When this attacks or dies, choose 2. Each mode must target a different player. Okay, we're going to read this later. Well, we could read it now, but alright. Yeah, black flowed a lot this direction. Until your next turn, up to 1 target creature attacks a player each contap. If able, discard a card, draw a card. We got this. Okay, whatever. Each player discards all cards in their hand. Whatever, we're going to read this later. We need to take cards here. We have Avacyn's Pilgrim. Could be a good card to pick up. It's like acceleration, it's slight fixing. We could also just take a land. That one accelerator didn't wheel in pack 1. The one that we took this over. So this guy could be good. Elite Spellbinder is good. It's one of those 3. Elite Spellbinder is hella good. Generically, obviously more powerful than this, but this guy is fixing and can like accelerate us into pretty powerful plays. I think I'm going to take it. Another dude that is hella good in fixing Add one mana of any color, and then this guy, exile target card from a graveyard and put an oil counter on this guy, and eventually it becomes a 3/3. I think that's slightly better than this because we don't have any artifact or like graveyard interaction, so we might want to be able to exile some cards from people's graveyards. Obviously, Kolga is great. This guy's hella good. We have a lot of creatures, right? 10. 10's a pretty decent number of creatures to be able to like play this guy. If it survives, start just popping off. I think I want this though, just to give us some early game to get into the later. Okay, hold on 1 minute. Girlfriend called. Talk to her. What's this thing do? Enters the battlefield. We have so much of this effect. I'm just gonna take land. We are. This is pack 3, and we kind of need to start picking up some spells. Like, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a 6. So we only have 21 playables right now. But I'm still taking another land to get my fixing on. We could try playing a couple of these blue cards, but I don't really feel like doing that. Don't think that's a good play. Makes a monk. Exile the top 2. You get to play one the next turn. This thing resets the world. Well, we'll take the Jaya. Jaya's fine. It's not incredible, but it's fine. Beastmaster, Beast Whisperer, I mean. Yeah, we could have ended up more playables. Yeah, I'm gonna play the Steam Vents literally just for this one card. I think that's worth it. So what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we have 22 playables right now. I think that's, it's not amazing. We'll play this land. We're not gonna play that other guy, so. Oh, here we go. This is a good playable. That's a good way to finish off the deck. So right now, what is this? It's gonna auto put us to 17 lands, so that could be cool. We'll see what we got. Yeah, that's 40 cards. I think this is good. The Harrow, I got to remember we only have 1 plains in the deck. So, we might actually want to... I think I'm going to add a second. We have a lot of... Even though these all make white here, we have a double white, double white, double white, double white. I think that's worth. And this is still 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 green. I think that's good. I like the spread of this. Like, we only go up to 5, you know. I could see playing 17 lands in this, or 16 lands in this deck, but like, what would we play instead? We could get this guy in there and, like, add an island. We could get in the Electrolyze, but I feel like we have some decent removal. We never read this guy. Let's see what he does. When he attacks or dies, choose 2 modes. Has to target different players. Target player discards all cards in their hand, then seeks that many non-land cards. Okay, deals 2 damage to target player, and they create 2 treasures. Deals 2 damage to each creature target player controls. Those creatures get perpetually +2/+0. So this guy could be some removal. He's a big boy. Like, so you could. I'm guessing you shoot your opponent for 2 and give them 2 mana. Which isn't amazing, but also you get to, like, make your guys really big. The bottom 2 you do for yourself, right? I guess if they have no cards in their hand, you could if they have, like, the target player discards all cards in their hand, then seeks that many non-land cards. Like, what happens if they discard a land card? Then they don't get anything. You know, that's just like card disadvantage for them. And then, you could shoot yourself for 2 and make some mana. I don't know. I'm up in the air about that guy. Beast Whisperer is the only card that seems like it could be. We have 14 creatures. But it's just a 4 mana 2/3, I'm not super duper about that. Let's give this deck a try. I hope this recording sounds good. I don't know, man. I've really been putting a lot of, time and effort into this thing, so and a lot of time and effort into my recordings as of late anyway. So this hand looks good. We got turn 1 dude, turn 2 another dude. We have all the mana we need. Hopefully we draw some of our, like, 5s. If we drew a 5, we could play it on turn 3. That would be great. That's why I took this out of Sim Pilgrim opposed to a stronger card. Like, if there was Birds of Paradise and, Elf, they'd be good in our deck. They'd be really good. We can play this as a red source and still play out this guy, and then get this out there on turn 3 if we don't draw like a land. Could also attack. I don't know, we could play gain control target permanent until end of turn, untap that permanent. We could play this guy, targeting this guy, untap and attack for 6 next turn. I mean, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Let's be real. What I want to do with this is be stealing planeswalkers or big fucking dudes. Okay, I think here we're just going to attack. Yeah, let's just attack with both. Deal 3. Okay, if he, like, destroys that guy, it's okay, he's just returning it to our hand. Not awesome because we can't recast it this turn, unfortunately, but we'll play this land. That really set us back. But that's okay. We play this guy out. And I'm probably going to play the Lion Sash. Okay. What is this? Exile target card from a current. If it's a permanent, it gets bigger. So there's no permanents in the graveyard currently. Okay. A Johnny. Okay. This is upticking to what? What's the downtick? Distribute 3 counters. If it's a creature or planeswalker, put it in your hand. Otherwise, put it at the bottom. Okay. So we play this guy. We play a land. We play this guy. We gain control of this. We distribute 3 counters. We make, like, I don't know, we could put, I think that's the play. And then post-combat, we use this to finish this off. And I think we need to pay life to do all that. So we're going to do this. Do this. Take this. Distribute 3 counters. Like, let's put like 1, 1, 1. Okay. Attack with everybody. Then we're going to use this to kill off this. And then we'll say go. I liked that. I mean, it wasn't insane or anything, but we're wide on the board. He's low on life. You know, we have 2 4/4s. Yeah, he's just dead. Yeah, the moth flies over and then he concedes. We even drew an Oblivion Ring that would have been nice. We have 1, 2 blue sources. 2 blue sources. This guy can make blue for this thing. So we have 3 blue sources. I think that was a good representation of how this deck works. Well, no, it's not, because we had a 1-drop accelerator. The 1-drop accelerator just put us way ahead, you know? That's why when you drop the Vintage Cube and your mono green, or not even just Vintage Cube, Legacy Cube, you just have to have like a lot of those dudes. I'm going to keep any hand that has this guy in it, pretty much. I mean, it seems so good. Fortunately, we don't have any red sources at the moment, but, you know, we have a decent number in the deck, so we, you know, could pay 2 life to get this guy out there and attack for 1. I'll pay 2 life to get in there for 1. Seems okay. And then next turn we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't play Minsc and Boo next turn. Maybe I should have played the Mountain, just in case we drew another Mountain. We could do the Jaya next turn. Whatever. Surveil. What's good about this is, he decided to keep both on top. Okay. I'm going to play out this thing. We'll attack for 2. And we'll say go. I am going to exile this. I mean, there could be things he has that want to return it, or like Delirium and shit. Get rid of that. Okay, so the question is, do we... At the beginning of your upkeep, return target creature card with power less than this guy from your graveyard to the battlefield. Its power perpetually becomes equal to this guy. So either Minsc and Boo and make a 4/4. You could kill his guy. Like, Minsc and Boo is just so good. Make this guy a 4/4. Attack for 4. Yeah. If he attacks Minsc and Boo, I probably just block with my Lion Sash. I don't know. That might be good. Okay, we have to sacrifice a Planeswalker. I'm glad he did that before he attacked, because if he had attacked, I would have blocked. Okay, now I'm not blocking. Okay, he's playing a 2/1 dude. We could play this guy and double kick it. Seems really good. Auto pay. Auto pay. Attack for 9. Yeah, now, like, that was really good. Okay, Thassa's Oracle. Blinks something he controls. He gains 2. Now we It returns as an 8/5, and we just get rid of it. Yeah. Sweet. See how good Avacyn's Pilgrim is again? Just not only did it get us our Minskin Boo earlier, uh, it helped kick that guy one extra time. That one extra time made it so our Lion Sash would get in above his 2/1 life flanker. You know? Which made it so he was at lower life, which made it so, like, it's so good. Just freaking awesome. I think this hand is reasonable. Doesn't have our best card in our deck, but whatever. I'm gonna play this out now. That doesn't do anything at the moment. Mm. Okay. This guy had haste. I wish this was the one that had haste. Yeah, I'm just gonna play it out. It has menace. It can get in there and draws, generate mana. Okay, he's drawing a card. He has to remove 3 counters before he gets his dude. Okay, he has this guy as his companion, but that guy's just free as having a companion. I like how this guy got banned in Commander before it was even released. That's how good that guy would be in that format. Okay, he's destroying our guy. Okay, we're gonna play out this guy, makes 2 dudes. End turn. Target token you control, okay. Okay, Phyrexian Metamorph. Oh, this is an artifact. Okay. I was gonna be like, is that even good? Is it even good, bro? Okay, we can destroy. Okay, but we don't have. So we can destroy this artifact, get into our dude, attack, make another token, and then do this. Oh, we should do this onto this guy too. Okay, so we're just going to kill off both of these things. I think that's the play. Sorry, artifact or enchantment. Okay. This thing is fine, but I think getting rid of this is much better. We crew, we attack. We get to make another copy of this. If he can double block, and then, like, yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's fine. It's not awesome, but it's fine. We could have also, like, killed off one of them with the token, right? Like with this thing, right? And then he equips or he gets them into his car, and then we could have killed the car and then attacked. Maybe that would have been slightly better. And when I say maybe, I think it definitely would have been better. So he's got 2 mana up right now. We just attack for 6. Boom, boom, bam. I think we just play out our giant dragon. When he puts that Lotri into his hand, it makes me feel like he's got a removal spell and he's gonna copy it. Okay, that's pretty shitty. But, you know, I was like, he might have a Wrath, but you can't really, you know, do anything about that. This guy can make a dude. 2-star creature an opponent controls. Whenever this creature attacks this turn, Whenever you attack this turn, this deals damage equal to the number of attacking creatures. I think we just play out this guy. It's a nice big 5/4. When it connects, you know, we get to get value from it. He scries. This puts the second counter on it. When it has 3 is when it flips. Okay. Yeah, he's going to have a lot of good 1-for-1 removal here. Maybe I should have played Jaya because of that. Just made a dude. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exile the top 2 cards of your library. Choose one of them into play. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, I think. Or we can. What do you do with the other card? Exile it. So we could play out this, but that would just be bad. We could make a monk, take it up to 5. I think I want to draw cards. If we don't hit a creature or something to play this turn, that would suck. We'll choose the land, pay 2 life, play this guy. Because I want to play something out that can get in front of this to make it so the Jaya doesn't die. If we target this, he just fucking flips it. Yeah, so we just have to kill the Meat Massacre. It's not awesome, but it's not bad. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this game's slightly slipping, but you know, time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. Exile the top 10 cards. Oh my god, each player mills 10 and then he gets to put a bunch of shit into play. And now he's milling 20. Oh my god. Dude, this game's over. This is ridiculous. We have like 3 turns to win the game. He got a Minskin Boo. Mills another 10. We could probably figure out what these last 3 cards are, but I don't know my deck well enough. Yeah, he got to bring the terror guy in. That's wild. Then he gets to attack Jaya. I mean, alright, we're dead here. Turn target another dude from the graveyard. Did I have fun that game? I'm just gonna skip that. Because typically I'd hit smile, but that was rough. That end game was silly. He had a lot of 1-for-1 removal. I don't know. I don't think we necessarily played wrong. Okay, this hand's pretty good. We don't have anything to play early, but we got all of our colors of mana. We could play this guy into this guy. I don't know. He's got a bunch of tap lands, so he's probably a slow-ass deck. I don't like the smug look on this guy's face. Squee, where were you last turn? Okay, play this guy out. Play her out. She, you know, this guy is haste and makes a dude. It also can be cast from the graveyard. Okay, so if he has a counter spell or removal, you know, this guy's the safest. It makes 2 bodies. Okay. Huh. Kind of could do this and exile his guy, attack again. I think that might be the best play. Getting this guy off the board is pretty good. It takes 4. Okay, Moth Dude. Mothra! Mothra! Okay. Um, could play this. Could Minskin Boo make Squee a 5 power dude, attack with everybody. I think I kind of like that. Let's do that. It's just hyper aggressive. Play out a land. Attack with the squad, make another dude. Okay. Yeah, prevent 3. Take a bunch of damage, go down to 4. Like, even if he had a Wrath of God, Minskin Boo would stay alive because you could only attack it for 3, put it to 1. We'll get our hamster back, make it a 4/4, and kill him. Like, he just seems in really rough shape. Well, I guess it would also bring him back a 3/4, but he'd have to chump with the 3/4, or else he dies. You know? Okay? So it gains him 2 life. I don't think that's enough. One, two, three, 4. Play out this guy. Make the hamster a 4/4 trample. Make this guy bigger. Attack with everybody. We have all 3 of these are lethal, and we have 4 tokens. Oh well, I guess they're not lethal, but he's dead. Okay. I like this Naya deck. This deck is sweet. I like mid-range decks in this format. So many people are playing really dirtily decks that this deck just seems like it's really good. And we have like several Oblivion Ring type of effects that just feel like they're, a lot of impact on the board. Okay, we have the blue mana to kick this thing if we want. Play this land, enters tapped. He plays a creature. What is this? Isabel draws a card. Okay. Could play out this thing. Problem is just a freaking 3/1 that he can block. I'll just play out the Lion's Sash. He might play a creature next turn that then we can abrade and make this bigger and attack. That could be good. Perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. Just how I drew it up. Extra Life 2021. Meow. Okay. We can't pay the kicker yet with this. You may look at the top card gallery. You may cast creature cards from the top. That's like a lot of good value. And we wouldn't be doing anything else if we don't do that. I'm going to play out this. I'm going to do it. Like, unfortunately, we don't get to do the thing, but still okay. Okay, Lotus. That's a lot of mana. So next turn he has 11 mana. Okay, we're gonna play this. Attack for 2. Play our Terror of the Peaks and hope it survives. If it does, we can do some pretty good stuff. But at the same time, he's got access to 10 mana now. Okay, Chaos, dude. This is when it dies. So, okay, cycling a land. Could play this and double kick. Shoot what for 3? Shoot this for free? 3. It dies. This guy becomes a 5. This guy becomes huge. Yeah, I kind of like that. Auto pay. Auto pay. Oh! I didn't know it was going to trigger that. I would have clearly killed that guy. Okay, attack for 7. Okay, you chomp. Okay, you can deal 2 damage to our creatures, but they all live. We discard our hand, draw. We get to seek a 4-drop. Wait, what? Oh, he killed one of our guys, because, yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Ooh, that card's fucking crazy good. He gets to cast a Harrow and that guy. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Dude, brutal. Dude, that's brutal. All right, well, we take 16. Dude, that sucked. Hmm. Okay, let's attack with both of our guys. We need to get lifelink, so okay. All right. We gain 7, kill off 2 of his guys. Could rip apart this thing, but he's getting to play free cards. Oh, it's just only when it enters the battlefield, not when it attacks. He does not have the mana to flip it. We have to kill off this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. His trample. Okay, so okay, we have to destroy this. And we gotta play out this guy. If he draws a land, he can flip his big guy, so. Okay. Okay. Okay, we take it. We could double block and kill it. I think that's good. Okay. Our turn. This guy's 4 or less, so that doesn't get rid of either of these. We can do this with this thing. It's a 6/6. I don't want to attack with this guy, obviously, because he just, blocked with that one guy. We can attack with both of these guys, though. Make a copy of our 4/4. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we can't save our guy, but we can exile some of this stuff, and we'll do just enough that we'll actually kill it. So we have 9. Let's exile this guy. 8. Do it again. This card's hella good. Unfortunately, yeah, we're 1 short from saving our guy, right? We can make it a... This kills both of his guys? No, we need to do it one more time. Has to be a Oh my god, I didn't remove a permanent. That's fine. That's fine. We just have to make sure we remove a permanent here. Let's get rid of this guy. Okay, we weren't going to save our guy no matter what, right? So I'm just glad I didn't fuck up there. He gets to put one of these on top of his deck. Yeah, I don't even know what's the best one. We'll just see what he gets. He's getting the thing that gets to conjure a card from our deck. Or puts like a card, yeah, one of our creatures. Okay. Yeah, we have some good ones, but none that would be like game ending right here. Okay. That's fine. Okay, yeah, we win. Okay, we're gonna do this. Get rid of that guy. We'll put this guy into the car. Attack with all of these. Make a copy of this. Chumps. Takes 8. Okay, yeah. Alright, we win. Good game. I mean, I don't know how we could win. There probably are cards that could get him out of the situation, but if he's got it, he's got it. Alright, he makes 7 dudes. Okay. Um, put this in the car. This would remove the thing. You have to block with all 6. Well, let's think. Yeah, he can't. He can't kill our guy here because he's got to block 3 of them. He can kill off one of our dudes, but it's not going to be good enough. Okay. Good game, good game. Good game. So you know how like this thing says like that guy's name was something '09? Do you think he was born in '09? Is he 14? Uh Seems like a reasonable age to be playing Magic. To me it's like that was 3 years after I graduated high school. Speaking of high school, I had a dream about high school. I was back in high school, but I was like just a few years older. I was probably like 25-ish. And I don't know why I was in high school, but I was with my current girlfriend and we were going to my high school. I was like waiting at the bus stop and I was like, why am I fucking waiting for the bus? I'm gonna drive to school. It was funny. It's like, what the hell am I doing? It was like near the end of the school year. It was weird. Was going to parties. It was fun. It was bizarre. It was like very, like, what is going on? Okay, we're gonna play out this guy. We have our best card, like I said, this Pilgrim, getting to play it on turn 1. We're on turn 3 and our opponent's on turn 2. You know, next turn we're gonna be on 4. It's just so powerful. If we drew a mountain, that would be the best draw. We have 2 double red cards in our hand. I guess playing this guy last turn could have been alright. Okay, so he's going to kill off our guy. Play out this guy. Attack for 2. This guy lets them make some mana, exile some cards. We can play out this guy at worst next turn. I'd like to draw a land. Okay. I kind of want to kill this guy off because it would otherwise it's just going to grow. Yeah, I'm going to kill off that. It would have been nice to draw a land, but it is what it is. We will resolve, pay for this, so he doesn't draw a card. Get rid of his Krenko. Attack for 2. I guess if we had drawn a land and we kicked this, he would have been drawing a card with his Esper Sentinel. But I think the perpetually putting, like, making this double O-ring or something is just totally worth. But maybe I'm wrong. Like, giving him a card so we could kill a card in the future. The thing is, we get to kill his best thing, and he gets a random thing, you know? Uh, Pretty unfortunate drawing these guys. Part of me doesn't even want to play the Jaya because I don't want him to draw cards. But like, we play the Jaya, we get to exile the top two, play a land. That's like it's plus ability, right? No, it's a -1. Could make a dude. Um, you have to exile a card from a graveyard. I guess that's fine. Hmm. Getting a mana does seem good. Like exiling, putting a land, but then he gets to attack it down to 2. But we would have gotten value out of it by getting a land and then like being able to play the terror into the Minsc Boo later. I just hate this Esper Sentinel. Having him draw cards is just so obnoxious. We're gonna want to put the counter on this to make it bigger. Alright, we're doing it. Yep, that resolves. You draw a card. We get a dude. I guess I could make a 1/1 prowess. No, I think getting... Oh, choose target creature an opponent controls whenever you attack this turn. I would have done that last. I would have done that first. Okay, let's get the 2. We'll play the land. Enters tapped. Yeah, I think that's worth. That seems good. Okay, he kills off this. He gets to exile the top 2 cards and then plays one of them. But we got the value out of this. It was like an Explorer, but instead of us drawing the card, it's him. We paid 4 mana and discarded a card from our hand. Ah, dude, killing that guy, you butthead. Whatever. Okay, this guy he doesn't get to play. I don't want to play Minsc Boo and just have him draw another card, so we're gonna play out this guy this turn. Let's exile this. Our guy becomes a nice 3/3. What was the card he exiled? He exiled this. What happens to the other card? Put the rest at the bottom of your library in a random order. Okay. Okay, he's killed off our guy. He spent all of his mana. Kind of shitty, but it is what it is. It is what it is what it is. Okay, we're going to play this, pay the extra mana. Let's remove this thing. We're going to make the Boo a 4/4. I guess I could sacrifice the Boo and kill this Esper Sentinel. But I like doing this, attacking. He's down to 7. Like, we have double O-ring. We could make our guy a 7/7 next turn. Kill him. You know, if he like has to use a removal spell, like a 3 damage to a planeswalker and attacks the Esper Sentinel, we still get to keep our 4/4 around. We have this guy's a 4/4, like a 3/3. Don't slouch at that. These guys are lethal on their own. He's hit a lot of lands. I mean, his deck doesn't look like it has a lot of lands or need a lot of land, but he does have some expensive cards, and like this is an X spell, this is an X spell, you know? You see how good these accelerators are? Like, this guy and the Avacyn's Pilgrim have been MVP for our deck so far. Wonder what he's considering. Getting the hell out of here. That's what he's thinking about. Get the hell out of here. Okay. We're at 5 wins. Let's keep this going. Despite being warned ahead of time, Strixhaven University faculty were not match for the Phyrexian invaders. Meanwhile, students have been searching the bibliotheques for a fabled ancient spell. Did you know? What spell is it? Now I'm inquiring minds want to know. Okay, so we're on the play. We're gonna play this out. We can play this guy on 2. We could go on this guy if we think he's like a slow deck. I think just playing out the accelerator is, the best. We want to get the counters on it early. Okay, Lotus Cobra. Pretty good. We could kill it off with this thing. I think that's probably fine. We have multiple of the Oblivion Ring type of effect. So you don't get to put a counter on it unless you exile something. All right, we're gonna do this, sacrificing the forest, going and getting a mountain and a plains, I think. Mountain and a plains. And then we're gonna play out this Lion Sash. This can exile the what? How'd that get exiled? Oh, that's weird. Oh, because it's an additional cost. So it happens prior to. Okay. Okay. I get what you're putting down. Okay. Cool artwork. I like that. All these guys shoving this guy into the ether or whatever the hell. We'll play this guy, exile the card from his graveyard. See, man, imagine if Minsc and Boo was still 4 mana for Arena. Just play this guy out there, make a 4/4 and hit him. Be this, so powerful. I still feel like we're in great shape. Oh, when this attacks, it makes a copy of a token you control. And if we draw a land, we can make a copy of the Minsc and Boo. Oh, he's killing our guy. Okay, we can't do that. Whatever. Still fine. Whatever. I think I'm going to play this. 1 kicker is good enough. Auto pay. This guy can get into this. We attack for 11. Make a copy of our guy. Seems hella good. The crew on this is 3. He could kill off this guy if he attacked, but he'd have to tap his guy to do it, and then we could just, attack him for, a lot. That was good. That was good. All right, we're going to play out Minsc and Boo. Make it a 4/4. Is this legendary? It is, so making a copy of it isn't great. Doesn't matter. Okay, just go take 4. The Zealous Conscript is really good here. We can steal his 6/5 and get into it, and then attack him for lethal in the air. Got to play a land off the top. He needs to play another creature. Okay. Okay. Make it a 4/4. Play the Zealous Conscript. Stealing this. This guy gets into it. Attack with everybody. Dealing 3 damage to his dude. He gains a life, and we deal 10. Good game. Dude, this deck is awesome. This deck is awesome. What are we, 6-1 already? We've been winning a lot of games. Damn, we're already 6-1. This deck is sweet. E-Tang. I'm rooting for E-Tang this game. Personally, I like it when you're. Oh wow, drew our best card. Well, okay, E-Tang. It was nice knowing you. um, I kind of like being 6-2 because that moment where you can either, you know, go through that 6-2. There's such a beautiful thing about if you win, you get it. If you don't, there's just something sweet about it. I don't know. It's hard to explain. You get to um like it's all the glory. You know, you either get to get your 7 wins or you get your 3 losses. Like that perfect spot in the middle is just so sweet. Okay, if we drew a plains, all right, that's good. You're gonna pay 2 life. I think we're gonna play this guy and exile this dude. We could also play this guy. We could look at the top 2 cards of your hand, reveal a creature or land from among them, put into your hand. Get this guy a little bigger. Because he's red, you could easily have a way to kill this, but he'll never get the squee back. He would just get a 3/3. I think playing this guy out, making this guy a little bigger, this guy can block the squee. This guy's gonna, either give us a creature or a land. All right, we go and got Zealous Conscript. That seems pretty sweet. Him knowing we have it isn't quite as good, but it's still good. I mean, there's no, way around it. Even if he goes and kills this guy now, we still have, our double white source here. Espering Elspeth Conqueror's Death this away forever would be really nice. Okay, Nahiri. Exile target. Enchantment, okay. Alright, or creature. Or creature. Player or battle. So we kind of are incentivized to attack his face, but I also just want to kill off that thing. If we attacked it with both, if I attack this at his face and this at this, he'd have to block with the squee to save it. We have 1 card in graveyard and it is squee. I think I want to go face with this. I think this is good. We get to get a land or a nice big dude. Okay. So we still get to look at the top card, but potentially put it in our hand. Okay, it wasn't. But play out the land. So now we have our double white. We killed off his Nahiri. Okay. I'm gonna make it bigger or make some 1/1s. Okay, made some 1/1s. I like the idea of Elspeth Conqueror's Death this thing. Then we could bring back, like, something from the graveyard in a couple turns. Rip apart. Like, it's better to be mana efficient. Let's kill off this guy. Also, this makes it so our goblin, trades with both of his guys. He'd have to, seems good. This seems all around nice. We're clearing the board. Yeah, seems good. Have 1 card for this guy. Okay, he's cycling a land. Probably has another land. Okay. And he drew this card. That's fine. Okay, some, turning the wheels. That's fine. Play this to kill off this thing. That doesn't seem, awesome. We could Zealots, Conscripted, attack. Ugh. Rip apart it is fine. Doesn't seem super necessary. Could display a land tapped, say go. I kind of like getting this guy out there because we have another one of these things, We have the rip apart. If he like gets if this 3/3 that he gets when this guy, dies becomes a problem, we can rip apart it. Okay, that's something really nice to kill. Okay, this draws him a card, but that can only trigger once a turn. That's definitely what we're gonna rip apart. Ah, okay. Well, now we can't. Ah. All right, we're gonna bring back this guy. Put a +1 counter on it. It enters the battlefield. We put the counter on this guy. Attack with this. We get to put this guy into our hand. We play out this card, exiling this thing. Yeah, I like this. Let's say he goes to play a creature and you equip this thing. We can like kill it. Okay, so this probably gets rid of. Okay, it's getting rid of our big guy. We can double removal spell this guy next turn though, like Abrade and Rip Apart. So that's really good. Put the counter on our guy again. Okay. We get our guy back. We're putting more cards into the graveyard for the squee. This guy gains trample. Attack for 4. Okay. Deal 4. Look at the top 4. Put a land or a creature into our hand. If we put a land, I think it's just better to get more value. Like, we don't need the land. We have just more threats that like, are very difficult for him to deal with. He can cast this guy from the graveyard, take our dude again, then we can sell his conscript, attack for lethal. He has to like block. Okay, this guy kills off our thing. Okay. Isn't this lethal? I think this is lethal at the moment. Okay. Yeah, so we play our land, we play out Zealous conscript. Take his guy, put the Zealous into it. Attack for 10. Shoot this guy. Good game. I was even rooting for him. I was rooting for him. Just wasn't his day. You know whose day it was? It was ours. What did we do today? We kicked ass, we took names, and we obtained, That was awesome. That was great. All right, we got the full 6,000. Sweet. What did we get? Oh, an Altar of Dementia? The Altar of Dementia. Okay, that was great. I hope you all enjoyed. I had a lot of fun with this draft. Tell me if the microphone sounds all right. I'm gonna keep making adjustments. If anybody knows about what's this mic called? Some blue. It's like blue mic. If anybody knows, it's like a Yeti. I don't know. If anybody knows about it, could help me out. That would be greatly appreciated. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Kick ass, take names, obtain, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. I'll catch you all on the flip side. Peace.